Yo. Welcome back. This is the Office 14 podcast, episode 102. This is Lynn. I'm clocking in.
This is Nas. I'm clogging in.
And we have a special guest today for Women's History Month. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Key Essence Gals, chef and owner of Pot of Essence Food Truck and Catering Company. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being our first woman guest.
Yeah, of the month.
Feels so special.
Yeah, woman. Yep. We appreciate you coming on, taking time from out your busy day to come on.
Thank you.
Yeah, she cooked for us and everything. Video's gonna be on YouTube, so y'all get to see everything. But how about you just tell us who you are, how you got started, and
Okay, so like I said, my name is Key Essence Gals. The name of the company is Pot of Essence, i.e. myself. We started out with private catering, but now I've had the food truck for maybe like 8 months or so. Before the pandemic, I actually was a child therapist. Always cooked. Never wanted to do it for a living. Literally, ever. Thought that I'd be doing this. But my husband wanted me to do it. So since I couldn't see my kids because of COVID, I literally started just making Alfredo out of my house. It went crazy. I walked away from my job, and I started doing the catering full time. So I always tell that story because, unfortunately, my husband passed away in a car accident maybe about 6 months after I started the catering company.
Okay.
So it's so crazy how I never wanted to do it, and now I feel like it was like his last gift to me. Like, I could only imagine if I had to go back to work. Cooking helped me grieve, right? It's something that I love to do. So I'd be like, oh my goodness, maybe like that really was the time for me to do it. And I feel like I worked out all the kinks while he was here. So I run the business like flawlessly.
Yeah. How did you deal with that, like dealing with grief, and then continue on with your business, knowing that he wanted you to? That's what it was his vision for you.
Right. It was hard. So even with the catering, my husband was always a great provider, right? So I was actually saving the money, right, that I was making from cooking to gift to him. He wanted to go into real estate, but he always put me first. So I was like, I'm making all this extra money. I wanted to gift that to him. I never got the chance. So like even those little things have just been difficult, but you have no choice, right? Like I learned really early on in my grief. I have 2 sons. I had the business. I was in school getting my master's, right?
Okay.
And as much as I wanted to crawl under a rock and die, I couldn't. Like, I could not do that. I know that's not what he wanted for me. That's not what I wanted for my son. That's not what I wanted for myself. So you just do it. It's not easy. It's still not easy. Yeah. But you just do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you handled it well. You know what I mean? You handled it well by continuing on with the business, and you're doing very well with it.
Yes, it is doing really well.
It's doing well? Yeah, that's good. Where's the truck located at? Where can they find you at throughout the week?
Yeah, so we're more of an event truck, but Wednesdays we do go to the IRS building, 29th and Market. Thursdays and Fridays we're at Temple Hospital. And we only do the lunch hour, so like 11 to 2 o'clock. And sometimes we do pop-ups, so like we do attic breweries. We do like the night markets and stuff like that. So yeah, follow us on Instagram, Pot of Essence Catering. And you can keep up with where we at, what we doing, what we cooking.
You make an announcement weekly of what you doing that week, or
daily?
Daily, okay.
Because sometimes it changes. Private catering is our priority.
Gotcha.
So sometimes we might have to close the truck down to take the catering job.
Gotcha. Do you can somebody like say if someone's having like spring and summer is coming, so a lot of times people have their kids or parties or picnics outside.
Yeah, can you rent the truck?
Can they have you come and provide food?
Yeah, you can definitely rent the truck. You can buy the truck out. We'll come out for the day.
Okay.
You do private cooking? Like if I want to have you like cook for me and Bay?
Yes, so we do romantic experiences. You can get the whole shebang, room set up, red roses. That's actually my favorite. So private dinner parties and private dinner experiences are actually my favorite style of cooking. So that's my goal. My goal is to be like an in-home private chef.
Okay.
For maybe like 20, 30 people and do like a really grand display. And don't get me wrong, I love the truck. I love interacting with the people, but everybody has that thing that they want to do, and that's my thing.
Right. That's good though. Congratulations
on
the success you have. You were on the news as well.
Yes, I was on the news. We did the night market. So we did like a preview that Monday, and because I was like one of the bigger, because they liked me the most, they decided for me to come and do Fox 49 Live. So that was really cool, super fun. Y'all, being on the news, right? It took me like 2 hours to prep for like 30 seconds. Like,
what did you have to do?
So first of all, you're like sitting around waiting, right? So I think I got there around like 8 a.m. So the truck is huge too, right? The truck is super big. So trying to find parking, it's a whole bunch of like security things you have to do to make sure you can park there, you can be there, blah, blah. And then you have to kind of like the people downstairs are talking to the people upstairs, trying to figure out what time you're gonna go on, blah blah blah. And then it's a live segment too, right? So you literally have to just be like ready to go when you're ready to go. But you don't know how long that's gonna take or when it's gonna happen. So at first they're like, it's like 9:10, 9:20. Everybody's texting me like, I'm watching you, not on, I'm watching you, not on. And it was the fastest 45 seconds of my life. He came over, he's asking me questions. He's asking me about the food. I give him my little like pitch. And it was done.
That was it.
Like, oh.
So like when Martin was on Varnell Hill show and he was like, yo, you got 10 seconds.
That's
like
literally how it is. Like literally, so you better make it count, okay? I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I was on the news and now I'm on here.
There you go.
And this is longer than
Oh,
news.
baby, I'm moving up in the world.
Yeah, we bigger than the news. We better than the news.
I know. I've been trying to get on here, but I feel like y'all was acting funny.
Never. We never acting funny. Don't be lying. Don't be lying to people. Don't be lying to people.
So, what's some of the struggles you face? You know what I'm saying, being a black business owner and a woman at that.
Oh, right, and a woman at that. Always. So number one thing I think just as a business owner is finding good help. It has been so difficult to find consistent good help. I pay well. I know I'm like really nice in the kitchen. I work hard. This is my baby. So I am the person that's going to always do the work. If I hire somebody to work 8 hours, I've already worked 16 that day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I know the kitchen isn't easy, right? It's a lot of long hours. It's very demanding. But finding good help is so, so difficult. Also, the scrutiny, right? From
reviews.
Yeah. And the thing is, I haven't had like a lot of bad reviews at all, honestly. Like I have consistent customers. The same people come to the truck every week and multiple times sometimes. But just even the things that you like here, the wait time is long. The wait time is 20 minutes sometimes. And I pride myself on 12, right?
Right.
I literally pride myself on 12 minutes. But it's like, if you're getting things made to order and you're waiting 15 minutes or 12 minutes, how long did you want to wait?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It ain't McDonald's.
Right.
You popping this shit in the machine and just.
We're not doing that, right? So if I'm frying chicken takes 10 minutes.
It does.
It really takes 12.
Right. When you want it crispy.
Right. So even, like hearing those things, and then like I bring that up because I did like my girl Fuel in Philly, that's my girl. She came and she did a TikTok. So the next day after the TikTok, the truck was insane. And the lady left a comment that day. And it's like, this isn't even normally how it is, right? So just trying to figure out, like, when you do have those things that people say, try to not let it, like, affect you or how you run your business. Because I run my business how I run business.
No matter how good and how nice you are to people,
yeah,
niggas still gonna have an issue with whatever you do.
Yes.
It just is what it is. And then one bad review, it's like one bad review just travels and carries so further than all the good reviews you had.
I know. I love my team. And my customers, they were in the comments like, I never wait long. And even when I do, it's so good. I'm like, that's my yo. Because I can't say that. And that's another thing too, right?
Right.
So as a woman, as a black woman, it's only so much you can say back, right? It's only so haughty I can get, right? Before I'm being like an angry black woman or I'm doing this or I'm doing that. So I'm so happy that they were able to say that because I wasn't able to say that. And mind y'all, she said that it looked like it was a long wait.
Not that it was. Right. I remember I was reading a review on I was going away. I was reading a review on a hotel, and these people said that the shape of the mirror in the bathroom was a problem. I said, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm not lying. No bullshit. This was a review on the hotel. Yeah. It was one of the reviews, like the shape of the mirror.
When did people get so opinionated?
When everybody got access to the internet.
Why is there so many opinions?
It's because the internet lets anybody say whatever they want to whoever they want. There's no separation to class. Like remember, you could be somebody's up here, you in the AP class, you in this class. No, everybody's in the same classroom. So now you think you can say whatever you want to. Yeah.
It gave people access to say whatever they want online.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the thing about internet. I don't care who say anything about my podcast because I'm be in the comments like I'm clapping back.
But you have a different kind of business.
No, it's still a business, but I'm definitely clapping back. No, I don't. I'm not saying nothing. I don't give a shit. No, I don't know why people. Listen, this is an announcement. I am not mean. I'm not mean. These people here call me mean.
Everybody quiet.
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody quiet, right? Your management team.
They don't believe. Nobody believes you.
Nobody believes me.
Say a lot for the people.
I am not mean. I'm a nice person.
Okay.
All right.
Let the record show Nas is a nice person.
I'm a nice person.
What you love most about cooking?
What do I love most about cooking? I love the feeling that I get when I cook. So like I cook with love. I call my cuisine gourmet comfort food. Because I just wanted to like make you feel good in like an upscale way. So I listen to slow jams. I drink champ. I put a lot of like love into it, and it just makes me feel good when I see people eating the food and they love it. You know
the
what
food
I mean?
was good.
When I see it and it looks pretty, and I know that it was something that I created. So it literally makes me feel good, and that's why I like to give it to the people because I want them to feel good.
Yeah, if the food was very good. She definitely brought us food, cooked for us.
What was your favorite thing?
Mine was the chicken.
Seafood,
the jerk chicken.
The seafood egg rolls for me.
Okay.
I didn't even eat the egg rolls. I'm for
those are our top sellers, and the seafood salad.
The chicken.
That,
yeah, I like the
bacon
chicken.
habanero wings, the seafood egg rolls, and the seafood salad.
Okay, yeah, they were good. Definitely gotta go down to the truck and get you some
you don't
wings.
Make no juices or nothing. Damn, we ain't had no juice or nothing. You ain't got no Kool-Aid.
Well, I thought y'all was providing me with beverages.
You right.
Yeah,
you was coming with the cooking stuff, so I'm just saying I thought you were coming with juices too.
I thought we had talked about the juice and stuff off air. You want me to bring it here?
No, it's cool.
Okay,
don't worry about it.
You might have like a special juice for the truck, like a.
No, we just got samples.
Just samples.
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
samples, ginger ale. Sometimes we might hit it. You might get a water, but we got some grapefruits. No.
That's it. No special juices.
Yeah, no. I be trying. Y'all, it's so hard to get stuff on there. Like, is crazy how much food I cook a week.
Do you find it difficult, like with being cooking, trying to introduce new recipes?
Yes.
Because
People
it's
like
it's
what
hard.
they like and they want what they want.
Right.
I think the only thing that's on the menu on
Talking
the truck. I think the only thing that's on the menu on the truck that I wanted to be there were the jerk wings.
Okay.
I said I was not doing rolls because I hated doing them for catering, but I do them all the time on the truck because that's what the people want. I didn't want a fried chicken on the truck,
right.
But that's what the people wanted. So yes, it is very, very difficult. Again, why private dinner parties are my go-to because they kind of let me do what I want to do.
Okay.
It gets boring time after time, cooking the same thing, but the people love it. So you give the people what they want. You know, they make your business grow.
So you said the rolls and the wings are the two best things. Well, not the two best things, but that's people's favorites.
Yeah, that's people's favorite.
All right. That's what's up, though. I did enjoy the food. I didn't know you was bringing that much food.
I know. I had to feed y'all.
I know.
Yeah.
I definitely don't have to cook for a few days.
For a few days. Right.
The wing. Lynn talking about, man, we can't be recording at Nas crib no more. He get to keep all the stuff.
Nas get to keep everything they bring.
Like. Containers. Don't let him do you like that.
He ain't gonna do it. Don't worry.
I told him he could take some.
All right. How much?
He could take
like a little bit.
How many come in the order?
You can take one. Even though I brought 10 orders, you can take one home.
How many orders come?
8
in the
order.
You could take 9, bro, because I love you.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
Did you feel like the inflation hurt your business at all?
You know what? Actually, not so much, honestly. So I got the truck after COVID, right? I've had the truck for I think it's been like 7 months now. So the prices did increase, but I realized that people pay for good food.
They do.
And I don't really have my clientele really doesn't give me problems when it comes down to my prices. And for a very, very long time, I just went up like January. And I know people that were up way before then. Because I was trying to, like still kind of keep them there. But when chicken, it was like, oh, wow, even eggs. So, no, my clientele doesn't give me any problems. They tip well, they pay, they go on their way.
Okay.
All right. That's good, though. I mean, like you said, everything, I feel like everything is up, really.
Yeah, everything. And people know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to buy eggs. You're going to buy eggs. We see how expensive they are.
And also, I think you being in those areas with the truck is really good, too.
Yes.
You're in good areas.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of traveling outside of Temple Hospital and outside of 29th and Market. You got people coming off the train,
right?
Or people coming out of SEPTA, whatever IRS building. There's a lot of people working down there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of traffic.
Where you're going to park your truck is a very strategic thing. That was one of the things that I put a lot of thought and effort into when I did get the truck.
Okay. Yeah, my daughter want to open up a food truck.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna send her to. She need a job.
Oh,
you need to help her?
I'm hiring. Everybody, I'm hiring.
She only 13 though. But she help.
Sure.
She can help clean
up.
She
can definitely come to the kitchen.
All
I
right.
can teach her how to cut some stuff, season some stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm sending her down there.
Yeah, please.
All right, cool.
Right,
I might have somebody for you in the summertime.
So yeah, before the pandemic, I was a child therapist. So like helping kids, especially girls, at risk youth. That's like my soft spot. If money was not an option, that's what I would do. I would save the world.
Got you. That's good though.
What's the end goal, or basically the ultimate goal for you with the food truck?
So I do not want to cook for a very long time.
Okay.
No. Like I said, this was really not my dream. So I started to invest in real estate. That was my husband's dream. It's super crazy. So all the money that I make from the food truck, I invest into real estate.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that eventually I can just do like private catering when I choose to, and that the real estate will carry me.
Would you keep the food truck open?
Yes. So I would like to find someone that can come on board and really learn to be able to keep it open.
Gotcha.
Because I wouldn't just want it to shut it down. It definitely is my baby. I'm so happy that I decided to do it. I cried, I prayed, I prayed about that truck. I was so apprehensive, and I'm not normally like that. I normally know what I want, when I want it, how I want it. But I was so scared to do it. But I'm really happy I did. So I don't want to shut it down, but I also don't want to work that hard.
How you gonna learn what you could do if you never just try it?
If you never try it, right?
Yeah,
right,
you ain't gonna learn what you could do if you never just take a shot at doing it.
Yeah, and you will really see what you're made of when you really do it. Like, I was like, oh, I'm for tough. Like, this is something.
It happens. I mean, I feel like even with the podcast situation, with doing everything we doing, just taking that leap 3 years ago,
right,
and just doing it. You know what I mean? I always give bro all his flowers for him taking a step to like finding us a studio to record at.
Yeah, right.
And it was just downhill from there, and just to see exactly where we are, and to even try to evolve even more to what we can be, and being better at what we doing is a struggle.
Right.
It's a struggle.
But it's a good struggle.
Yeah, it's a struggle. You see, it's only 2 of us here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a struggle. We're trying to record every week and get 5 people to record every week.
Exactly, when you have life in.
Yeah. So we try it, but we take chances.
That leap of faith.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
All right, so we kind of going to change gears. So last week we kind of discussed the whole Michael B. Jordan. They saying he was corny and everything, right?
Okay.
All right, give us your definition of corny before I.
Like what? Oh goodness, how many people be listening? I think so many people are corny.
So give me like what's your corny characteristics basically?
Like super talkative about their money, super gossipy about the woman they had sex with. I think like a man is supposed to like command respect, right? So like I don't think they should like do too much. So like if you do too much, I think you're corny. I don't get into like I find myself to be really stylish. At least I'll say that. So I don't get really like into like very surface level things with guys, because at my age like it's way deeper than that. So I won't even touch on it. Like those things don't make them corny to me. But like your mindset, how you act around people, act in a room, and those things, those are the things to me that make it corny.
Okay. So my question, I just want to ask you that. So my question is, why are drug dealers and street niggas not considered lame in the community?
To who?
A lot of people. I mean, far as like what you, how can I put it? Far as when you go on the internet and you see like a lot of women say, "Oh, I like street dudes."
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's a lot of niggas that's in the street that's corny.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
They're probably the corniest. Right. Yeah, for sure.
But I'm just saying like it's not far as like a.
Well, because that's what they know, right? So they're not corny to them because that's what they know, and what they're putting off is probably what they want because they surface level, right? Again, when we think of why they're saying a street guy isn't corny, what are they talking about? Oh, he not corny because he dressed decent. Oh, he not corny because he knows so-and-so. Oh, he not corny because he is known in the streets for doing something that should be considered lame, like what? Selling drugs, going to jail, not taking care of his kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they're not thinking about that.
Right.
They're thinking about surface level, what they look like and what they giving them, which is why they're not corny.
Right.
But if you dig deeper, right, he gonna be real corny. But nobody's gonna talk about that.
I can agree with you on that. I 110% agree with you on that. Far as people only look at a lot, even with dating, a lot of people look at surface level and how they look good with somebody.
Exactly.
Not what that person brings to them mentally, outside of financially.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of things, nigga could dress. Nigga might know a bunch of people. Outside of that, he don't got nothing.
He don't have nothing. He can't help you grow, sis. He not praying for you. Like, he don't know how to handle you emotionally. Like,
nigga coming with bad energy and the fucking demon in him.
He has no idea.
For real.
And you can't even see it.
Right.
Happy that he got your knotless done. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all think Michael B. Jordan corny?
No, I don't think Mike. I'm be honest.
What we going off because we don't know him.
I don't know him. You know what I mean? But far as what he does, I mean, far as like movies, I think he's a great actor.
So is Russell Williams corny?
No, a nigga who take care of his family and take care of a kid that's not his.
How is he corny?
I don't think. I mean, far as like a square, yeah, he's a square.
Right, and it's a difference.
Yeah.
Of being like having a personality traits, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you put that in a box, being like a square versus being like a corny nigga I don't want to mess with.
Right.
Right. Like certain people, like if someone that don't drink, and again, it's like what's your lifestyle is for? If some people may think like, oh, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he corny, right? Or he's a square, and he may very well be so. But when they talk about like him being like a corny guy, they're not talking about that. They're literally talking about like how he loves on his wife.
Right.
So it's too much.
You think it's like tied to like a race, more so like black, Hispanic, or that?
White people don't be saying that. It's definitely a black people thing. It's always us.
You don't think white women say guys are corny?
Not
in the black person way. They
right,
might say
exactly. Not with the kind of tone that we say it.
Right.
I think they actually consider street guys or like drug dealers probably corny to them.
I would think so too. Or if they don't, again, they want them for the excitement of what they bring. Again, very surface level.
Yeah, I think kind of like women of color, like black women, probably like 18 to 32, kind of like own the elements of corny. Like they define what corny is.
Yeah.
Because if they start saying like, yo, you sell drugs, you corny as shit. You rob people, you corny as shit. Like more people will like already say it. It's not till like women get older to be like, yo, I don't want no street nigga to go. Yeah, I don't want no nigga that's going back to jail. Like I don't want that.
Yeah, cause
you 18, 19, 20, you ride with the nigga in jail.
Sure.
When you 32, you like, I ain't got time
for that shit. Yeah.
When
I got
was younger,
work.
Of course, I thought the guys that sold drugs was decent.
Right.
Right. I met my husband. He was the total opposite. But he was literally the best man in the world. And I would have never, and he's not corny.
Right.
Right? You know what I mean? Like you can have a good man and him not be corny. He wasn't corny at all.
Right. He was nothing was street about him.
He wasn't right.
Right. Nothing was street about him. He just was a good man.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And as far as I think, because Russell Wilson is not, he's black, but he's not from our culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like far as when they look at Future is our culture.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's the definition of our culture. You know what I mean? Nigga get fly, nigga talk shit, get high, talk about getting high. He can rap.
Right, exactly.
He say he was in the street. So as far as when you put them on the same, when you look at them on the same thing, it's like, yeah, Russell Wilson is a fucking square. Yeah. You know what I mean? So far, but far as what he does as a man and what he does for his family, no, I don't. You know what I mean? He's a great guy to me.
Right.
As far as what I see of him, I don't know the guy personally, but as far as what I see, but like Lynn said, if more women, because I feel like pussy is power.
For sure.
So if more women of the younger generation start saying that, yeah, carrying guns or wearing ski masks is corny, or doing this and like Lynn said, robbing people, or doing this, not taking care of your kids, not making sure your mama good, not making sure your family good, bringing drama to your mom's house. If more women were to start doing that and putting their foot down, I feel as though a lot of things in our culture would change.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think so too.
Because what do niggas want to impress? Niggas want to impress women.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You want to impress a woman so you could get her.
Right.
So I feel like if more women take that step and put their foot down to saying that and putting emphasis on that, it would change. A lot would change.
Yeah.
And it kind of start with like, you know what I'm saying, the popular cities, Philly, New York, Atlanta, Miami, LA. Right. Like when the women there start changing it. Houston, right. When they start changing like the narrative of like, yo, what's corny early on, most niggas is stop doing what they doing and go get a real job. Mm-hmm. Right. So you won't really have that battle back and forth about like who's corny and who's not.
Not far as even like a real job, far as doing something with your life. You ain't even gotta go to get a job. Do something with yourself that's productive and bring back some prosperity or something good, positive in your community instead of tearing it down.
Right, because that's what they doing.
Yeah, that's all you doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You ain't like I look at a lot of shit that's going on, and this may be like a little bit off topic, but as far as like people what they like when you see guys on the corner, like I used to be in the streets, right? So a lot of times when we hung out in front of people's doors, we made sure there was no trash. We made sure who lady house it was, we got up out the step, helped her with her bags. Right, yeah. Yo, man, don't do that in front of here. You know what I mean? If you're gonna take a piss, go down there or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Things like that. We didn't curse. We didn't curse a lot. You know, shit like that is like a lot of that don't happen anymore. There's no respect. So
my uncle, so I'm from Southwest. My uncle.
Where you from in Southwest?
I'm from 58th Street.
58th and what?
I used to live in 57 Hatfield. That's where I grew up at.
I'm from 53rd
so
and Greenway.
Uncle Curtis, he used to throw something in the park every year called the Zipnik. And he was like really well known in the neighborhood. But he was that, right? Like he definitely, nobody would like sit on the elder steps. He gave back. He literally threw the Zipnik. You could go there. The whole Southwest used to come out. Everything was free. I remember he would like take kids to like Disney World and stuff when he would take like our family from the block. It was crazy, but I can't remember the last time I saw something like that. Like I can't remember the last time I seen like, you know, you would buy like the whole block stuff off the ice cream truck. Ice cream truck just be riding past.
Because the drug dealer niggas ain't got no money. Drug dealers used to have money. Them niggas ain't got no
I
money.
just told you about inflation. Niggas ain't got no money.
Niggas ain't got no money. Drugs, the buy the drugs is high, but the people who buy the drugs don't have as much money. Niggas don't have no, and then all them niggas don't just getting high.
So why they don't just quit or get a job?
Can't quit.
Can't quit.
That's all they know,
Function.
right?
That's all they know. But I do know a nonprofit who does do that. It's Dimple for Days. I know they do that. They just took kids out the Poconos maybe 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Angie. That's my dog. She would kill me if I didn't say her name.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's my. I love Angie to death. Jamar. That's his sister. Dope Shows.
Okay.
Jameer.
Okay, yeah.
That's Jameer's sister. Jameer's sister of Dope Shows. That's his sister. She run a nonprofit called Dimple for Days. She actually helped me with my nonprofit, CMI 215. She gave me all the game in the world, but they just took all the kids that that's in her nonprofit that be around to out the Poconos for I think it was like a day. Yeah, it was really dope. Shout out to them. So I gotta give her praise. I definitely fuck with her.
So let's ask you. So like, how's your love life that you said that you had to kind of you lost a husband and everything. Like, what's your love life? Like, somebody might want to slide to your DM. We need to let these guys know.
I have a man. My man.
My man.
My man.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Got you.
No, yeah. So I am dating again. Thank God. Of course, when my husband passed away, I thought I wouldn't. I remember telling my dad, like, my life is over. Like, what am I going to do? And he was like, you going to live. And I was so mad at him. I'm like, how could you say this to me? He just passed away. No, I'm not. And he was like, you're 30 years old. You have 2 children under 5. It would be so sad if you never lived, loved, and was happy again. And now in this space, he was so right. I'm so happy to be in love again. Like, I didn't realize how sad and miserable and detached from love I was. I remember when I started dating him and my mom was like, you're listening to slow jams. I was listening to gospel for 7 months straight. And I just told y'all that I cook and I listen to slow jams.
Right.
But that part of my world was just non-existing. So yes, I am dating. That's
Did you get a lot of flack for start like dating again, losing your husband? Like, probably too soon? You know, people think you was
people
like wait forever. I mean, I want you to jump in the casket with me, but that's here no there.
I want him to jump in the casket with me too, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I said me, he ain't say him. It's like, no, listen. For sure, right? So I, as a person that is grieving, right, I would like to ask people, what is a comfortable time frame for you, for me, to move on? And I say it like that because I need people to listen and hear what I'm saying, right? For me in my space, I am the one that is grieving, right? How much is enough time for you to be comfortable with it? How much champagne would you like me to drink, right? I was literally drinking like 4 bottles of champagne a day. My girlfriend was bringing them by the cases from Delaware for me, right? I would sit up and people would be at my house all day and I would like be literally cringing, waiting for them to leave so that I could burst into tears and cry all night. So when people say like, it's too soon, it's too this, how long should I have stayed in that space, right? Did I set out to get like a new boyfriend, fall totally in love and think that it would be this serious? Absolutely not. No, I did not think that. But he applied pressure. And as a woman, when someone applies that good pressure, you better be on it because that doesn't come around too often. But if that is something that I needed to do to get out that space, why is it an issue for you? And it still isn't easy, even though it's 2.5 years later after my husband's passed, and I've been dealing with him for like a year. It wouldn't have been easier if I waited the 7 months that I did wait, or if I waited 2 more years. The guilt of grief drives you crazy. And moving on made me feel the most guilty that I felt in my world. So I don't understand how people have such a big opinion about your life and what you're going through and who you dating and how you moving when they don't live how you live.
Right.
And there's always some people from the outside, right? like I said,
there's always people that's from outside of your business.
Have no idea who you are.
Right.
Right. They think they know you because they follow you on Instagram. But the people that matter the most, right? My husband's aunt. She's like, yeah, I see you posting this guy. Let's talk about him. Let's meet him. My stepson said to me, I know that you're dating, and I would like for you to know that I'm comfortable to meet him if you would like, right? My niece that said, Abuda, I heard you crying countless nights, all night long. I'm happy that you're happy. And dating hasn't stopped my grief, right? I still have very, very, very sad days, but it has definitely helped because as a woman, you want to be in love. You want to feel loved. So I moved on.
So how can he support you going through that? Because I'm pretty sure like you get those days when you down or like his birthday come around or like you know kids' birthday stuff like that. Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
he just asks me what I need, and I tell him if I need him or if I don't. I also did when I started dating him. I kind of kept those things a little separate. Because so many things just reminded me of my husband and like everything was just like a reflection of him that honestly I wanted him to be an escape from that. So it was very rare early on where we even like talked about it a lot. I would just kind of like go into a show and be like, oh, I just wasn't feeling well today. Right. Meanwhile, it was the anniversary or something like that. And I'm not even always sad on just the days. Sometimes I'm really great on Zay's birthday. And that was my husband's name. And then it could be like a random Tuesday and I'm like in the bed. So he just asks me what I need and you know, that's it. He's really like it's like respect your space, respect you. So like you have to tell him what you need, right? Like he's not going to be like overbearing and I appreciate that.
So basically you just got to kind of keep reassuring him
that you're good
for him.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, grief is some people do not do well with grief.
No.
Some people don't get over it. Some people lose themselves in the some people lose themselves when that person lost their life.
Yes. And I really felt like that. Yeah. I was with my husband since I was 19 years old, right? He died when I was 30. I went through being so many different people with him and our relationship helped me just be better in general, like just how he was. He poured so much into me and us both being so young, I look back and I be like, oh my goodness, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? Like when I see parts of me and I used to look in the mirror and be like, who am I? I was so sad, y'all. Like I used to be like, who am I? My sons would be like, I want to do this and I want to do that and I wouldn't do it. I stopped watching football for a year because football Sundays at the Gauzes was a thing. And my son came to me and said, Mom, I really want to watch football. I know my dad will want you to watch football with me. And that even was like a reality check. I didn't even know I was doing it. You get what I'm saying? So I understand how people get lost in it. But I also think that you grieve how you live too, right? So I've always been a mover and shaker. I've always been somebody that was able to like get through things. They would say like, if something happened to either one of us, it had to be me. It had to be him. Because he couldn't do it without me. But he knew I could do it without him. Right. He was like, I chose you to be my wife. I chose you to be the mother of my sons because I know what kind of woman you are. So I think it just was in me. I just had to find it again. Right. And now it fuels me. Had that not happened, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. Okay. I depended so much on my husband, our love, how our relationship was, that even he'd be like, you need to start a business. I'm like, no, I'm just going to work for people. Like, I never thought that I would be like a business owner and move and shake how I do. And I do. Like effortlessly though. I'd be like, girl, who are you? So it makes you or it breaks you. Right. That's exactly what it does.
Right. In this case, it made you.
Yeah. In this case, it made me for sure.
Well, that's good, man. You know what I mean? I think I had a conversation with my mom before about a friend of hers. Mom passed away years ago, and she was like, she just couldn't get over it. Yeah. It was like 10 years down the line, and she just still haunting her.
I know.
And she's like, she lost herself with her mom passing away. She was like, you know, a lot of people do not deal with grief very well.
Yeah, and you got to deal with it too, right? So when my husband passed away, I hired a laundry service, a maid service. I had people cooking for me. I would have the business, right? So I didn't go back to work. Maybe for like 4 months straight. I got straight into therapy. I started like just doing what I needed to do. I sat in my grief, however that looked for me. And I think a lot of times people aren't granted their opportunity, right? People have to go back to work. People have like so many other things that a lot of times it keeps getting like pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And that's why it always is like it always just kind of like keeps going until like it blows up in your face over and over again. But me, I was like, no, I saw that I was not myself. And I was like, what do I need to do to change that? So I just started doing the things that I needed to do to change that. And therapy was really, really big for me. Like I was in therapy like twice a week at first.
A lot of people don't think therapy help them.
Really?
Can help them.
Yeah.
You know,
I think you should try it.
We say it all the time. Like I feel like it's overlooked in the Black community for therapy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But just dealing with it. We had a show, that was not last year, but the year before last. That was our first live show. And the day it happened, I found out that my aunt passed away. Like we were literally 5 minutes from going on stage. Yeah. So it was like, I cried. You know what I mean? Them niggas they ain't never see me cry. Right. You know what I mean? So I like cried. Shook it off. I was like, they was like, if you want to go, you could go. I'm like, no, I'm good because I know my aunt. You know what I mean? Like I know she would have like, man, if you don't take your ass on,
I know my husband.
All these people came out here to see you,
right?
Like you think man, you better take your ass on the stage. Yes. You know what I mean? So I was like, I know her, and just hearing her like, all right, I could, I can go on stage. But I feel like, man, when I went home that night, I was like, man,
it was a mess, right?
Man, I cried.
Isn't it crazy how you turn it on and off?
Yeah,
yeah. I sometimes tell people like I have to choose when I'm sad. Honestly, like there are times that I can't be as sad as I want to be because I have shit that I need to. Can I say shit? Did I cuss?
You can curse. We curse all the time on here.
Because I have you be like, is it bad for the brain?
This is not a family show.
Yeah, because I have shit I need to do. Honestly, like so I really be like sometimes I really find myself and I be like, not right now. Like do that later, okay? You gotta get the mac and cheeses out. Like do that later. So. It's so crazy how like you really can turn it on and off. Yeah, yeah. It's wild. It's wild to me sometimes.
Yeah, it was to even think back of that day and finding out 5 minutes before going on stage that that she passed away. It was like that was my favorite aunt. Right. You know, that was my mom. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like she was my mom outside of my mom. You know,
I'll tell you another sad story. We're not gonna keep being sad.
No, we ain't gonna keep being sad.
But so I lost my husband October 16, 2020, right? I lost my dad December 29th, 2020. And then I lost my first nephew, Slosa Card. Y'all heard about the shooting on 60th and that like 60th Market, Premier B&D, the clothing line?
Yeah.
That's my nephew. That's my mother's son, my oldest brother, his first child.
I seen his dad was on the news, right? Yeah.
So all of those things happened to me, right? My dad went to the hospital because he fell. Found out he had cancer, blah, blah. He goes into surgery. He comes out of surgery, he catch COVID. He dies. Christmas Eve, they call me and it's like, your dad coded. I'm literally at the table with my kids baking cookies. I had to leave from baking cookies on Christmas Eve to go to the hospital because my dad was dying. And then guess what? When I came home, my kids wanted to do? Still bake cookies. Yeah.
So you can't turn mommy mode off.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
So when people say like, how do you do it? You got no fucking choice.
Yeah.
Like you have no choice. Yeah, it's wild. It's literally wild.
What you got for us, Linzel? We ain't gonna be sad.
All right, let me read
I don't want to be
sad. You got people crying in the studio.
I'm sorry, y'all.
All right, so this person says, I'm dating somebody who's not a planner. I'm gonna try to keep this short, fellas. I'm 31. I'm dating a guy who's 33, who's bad at taking initiative to meet up. He likes me, enjoys my company, and I'm sure he wants to see me again, which is mutual. He is described by his close friends as a bad planner and very spontaneous, which confirms that it is not that he's not into me. He's like that with others as well. I wish to bring this up somehow without making it seem too serious. It's not a huge issue now since I'm not in a hurry. But I can see this becoming an issue fast forward, so we don't have to talk about it. We've been on 4 dates. The first 2, I took him out. The last 2, I really tried not to push anything, really giving him room to take an initiative, but he's still very slow. Initially, I also asked like I was the one asking the most questions, and it came spontaneous comments like, this was nice, which led to he always responds in a positive way. The lack of things like this is coming from him without me taking the first step, haven't been much. However, our last date got a little better. I guess I can say the issue so more lies in the communication between dates and not dates that I don't plan. Do you guys have any advice on how I should handle somebody that doesn't plan?
she said she communicated with him that she feels like. Did she
said
tell
it,
him?
But she didn't bring it up as.
Oh, she should bring it up. I mean, how else would can you check the situation other than bring it up? He don't know. How he don't like he knows he probably a bad planner. If his friend said it, his friends probably tell him all the time. But she got to just bring it up to him. You know what I mean? Communication is
key.
It is communication and comprehending is key in a relationship. You know what I mean? Everybody say, yeah, you could talk, but if I don't understand or they don't understand if you can't articulate how you feel in certain situations, how am I going to know what to change? You know what I mean? Like I don't know what to I don't read minds. Like I ain't Miss Cleo. I don't know what the fuck I don't know. You know what I mean? So I have to communicate with you what it is that my issue is with you. Not just assume that you get it. You know what I mean? So she can't assume that he gets here bad planner. Yo, look, I planned the last few dates. When are you going to start planning dates? You don't plan dates. You don't plan not even dates, just anything. You don't plan anything. She got to communicate with them.
And then it's also like too, sometimes like you got to get in relationships with people that you're compatible with, right? So if you're a person that likes a guy that's really a planner, some guys just aren't planners, right? But if you tell him like, I want to do this, I want to do that, he going to do it with you.
Right.
But if that not being his idea really doesn't work for you, you might shouldn't be with him.
Right.
Because if he's such a bad planner, even telling him, I think you should definitely bring it up. But even telling him still might not do the trick. Mm-hmm. It might just be his characteristic trait.
Yeah.
I don't know why girls get hung up on it. I do not get hung up on it.
So I think I'm with you too, right? I don't think it's a problem he a bad planner. That's not what I'm good at. It's just not what I'm good at.
Right. Everybody not good at everything.
It's not saying that he doesn't want to go.
Right.
He just ain't planning. So
right.
I ain't got the time to plan that. He'll still gonna pay.
Exactly.
So he might just be too busy to plan.
Right.
Like I got too much shit going on. Just tell me where I gotta be, what time I gotta be.
Exactly.
I'll meet you.
Right.
Because the bad part about it, right? Let's use like women, just a group of friends, right? Women that have 4 friends. Mm-hmm. One friend the planner.
Yeah.
One friend the person that's gonna find the restaurants. One person gonna find the flights, the hotels. Yeah. One person just gonna show up. I'm just gonna show up with my money. Y'all do everything, right? It's never a problem when a friend do it.
Yeah.
You got the planner friend, like us. Sticks is the planner friend, right?
Sticks is the planner
friend. Planner friend. Me and Nas gonna come. We ain't gonna complain or nothing. Feet gonna find a hotel of a car, whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah, that is true.
It's never a problem. The minute you get into a relationship, that's when it's a fucking problem. Mm-hmm. How the fuck is that the problem now?
Yeah, right.
So your friend could be a bad planner, but I can't be a bad planner.
That man gotta be perfect. Y'all know that man gotta be perfect.
That's fucked up.
It's not it. It's not gonna happen.
Now, if he not showing up and you planning some shit, that is different.
Yeah.
Right.
But playing 36 days, I'll be there. I'm just bad at it.
Playing it out the next 4 weeks.
Now when my car start declining on the date, then it's like, all right, bro, like you ain't playing. Yeah, you playing it too much.
Yeah, I don't know why these women. But I know it's not right now. They're not gonna get me.
They not gonna get you.
They gonna tussle. Who was that girl?
Yeah,
cause she picked me.
Man don't gotta be
you know they quick to call somebody pick me.
That's what they calling me. Pick me.
Yeah, they call. Yeah, she pick me. No, I'm
saying I know what they're saying. But I'm saying no, I don't think they are. But these women do have unrealistic expectations of your black men, and I don't like it.
They do. I mean, as men, we can only pay bills and go to work and buy our women stuff. As far as what the internet say, we can't have
y'all
dessert. We can't have appetizer.
Yeah, y'all can't say nothing.
Damn, I can't. What's that? Creme brulee? I can't eat that. I can't. You can't smoke hookah.
No. You can't
go get your feet done.
No.
All right, don't wear mismatched socks.
Don't mismatch socks.
Better not.
Mismatched socks.
You got a mismatched
socks.
Right
now. Mismatched socks. Oh, damn, I ain't a man.
Socks right now.
Can't have mismatched socks.
Men can't do nothing but pay bills and go to work and buy their woman stuff.
That's how I like my men too. No.
He gonna listen to this and be like, you said this about me?
Yeah, right.
Why you lying to them people?
How is social media in your business though? Like, you think social media play a big part of your business?
As far as like cooking or like being in your business?
Being in your business, like, are they able to separate you from your business?
I don't think so.
You don't think they can?
No, like I think a big part of business, unfortunately, especially in Philly, I think a big part of business is who you are and how people view you.
It is.
Right? I think that if I was more popular, I had way more following. But I remember like even using my husband, how crazy my following went up. How crazy my business picked up after his death. It was wild. So no.
I look at it like people who don't know me like they only know me from the podcast. I don't think they could separate it because I just get like it's just certain people say certain things to me, and I'm like, if you
got
knew
that
me,
kind of
you
podcast.
wouldn't fucking say that to me. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't say that to me if you knew me. You know what I mean? So people can't separate that. Other people who know me. You know what I mean? They know what they can and can't say to me.
I can't believe people think they really know you through Instagram.
No,
I
It's because
can't-
you actually put your whole life on Instagram.
Yeah.
And, no, this is the thing though. I am a sharer, right? I definitely feel like I'm a person. I was married, so I am definitely a person that shares a lot on Instagram. But they still don't like. It's still so much more of me that people don't see or don't know. That still does not mean you know me, right? Like I don't understand why people would think that.
Because you show them so much behind the curtain. I know
Like-
your kids. I know you work at. I know where you go party at. I know what kind of car you drive. I know you go to Starbucks every day.
For
I know
real.
you like Target every Sunday. I know
So
you
I
buy
know
yourself
you.
flowers. I know you.
You're my friend.
So what else am I missing?
Bro,
I know you enough
I
to have
had
an
somebody
opinion about your
comment
world.
when I posted my daughter for her birthday. It was like, oh my gosh, she got so big, like time fly. And I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Somebody said, I didn't know you had a kid. Why the fuck would you know I had a son?
right.
You don't know me.
Right.
You don't know me.
You
No,
only
real
know
shit,
these
bro.
jokes and what I show you.
Yeah, right.
No, people really do think they know you. And it's just life. It is what it is. You can't.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
So
You can't do
I'm
nothing
definitely
about
a
it.
person like the internet does not run my world. Like I think I don't care about anything that people say on it. I'm definitely on it, right? I won't make it seem like I'm not. I'm definitely on it. I definitely share my world, but I do that because that's what I want to do, right? I don't do it for attention. I don't do it for likes. I don't do it for anyone to give me a reaction. I do it because that's what I want to do. I rewatch my stories for myself. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's so sad when when I know that people do take the things that people say, and it like ruins their world. It's like, dang, you letting somebody that you don't even know and don't even know you dictate your life and how you feeling about yourself. Like that's a bad job.
A lot of people depend on the internet for what is
Validation.
validation.
Yeah.
They need to be
Yeah, for sure.
from the internet. And I tell them all, I only post but so much. The most I'm posting is the podcast. I might post pictures of my kids here and there, but that's it. You can't see behind the curtain. That's
Yeah.
it. Far as you know is what I say on this podcast and what the little bit I post on Instagram. I don't want to share my relationship with Instagram.
Do you not share your relationship with Instagram? Why? Because now always think about that, right? Do you not share it? You know, people be like, because you got to protect your peace. You got to protect the things that people.
I do. I protect the.
Not protect. How does showing that on Instagram and people saying something be not protected you? Why aren't you protecting it?
I do protect it, but as far as I don't need people in my business, I don't need people in that business in that part of my business. I don't care about my business that I have, my podcast or my nonprofit. You could be all in that. Be all in that. And far as what I say on this podcast, but as far as my personal life, no, I don't.
Do you
I don't
care
want
if
that.
like you was with a girl and she shared it?
I don't care.
It's just what you do.
Yeah, it's just what I do. I don't care. I don't care if my significant other share me on Instagram. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a fuck about that. As far as what I'm not going to share.
Yeah.
That's me. I don't know. You can't post me. No, I don't say that. You can. If you choose to post me, you can post me. So
Yeah,
I don't.
but even
care.
posting though, you still gotta. They gotta understand what's gonna come back with it, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't control what somebody say to you, right?
No.
It's like you laying in bed with your dude, and somebody you talked to 5 years ago called your phone at 3:00 in the morning. I don't fucking know what they called my phone
Right.
for.
Right.
So it's like you can't control what somebody say.
No.
So they gotta take the backlash. Even with the podcast, we also gotta monitor the shit we say because it's still a reflection of the other person you deal with.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's say Nas goes somewhere, right? In podcast, he posts a picture with a fan, right? She just hugged up. She just looked a different way. Somebody might send it to his lady, like, yo, who this girl they hugged up with?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, my friend. She could actually go and lie and say, oh, yeah, Nas gave me his number, this and that.
Yeah.
I gave you my number to work for to come on the podcast. I
Right.
didn't give you my number to talk to you.
Right.
But see, right, but that's what I'm
But
saying.
everybody knows your
it's
business.
the reason why, right? You feel like because of the platform that you have,
Right.
that it's the reason why, right? So I definitely feel like there are reasons why people do them. That's why I asked what your reason
Yeah.
was, right? If you feel like because the status and the status that you have, if you post, will put your family in danger. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But a lot of times that's not what people talk
I
about.
don't need nobody coming to my lady about nothing 10 years ago.
But see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times,
Like,
it normally
damn.
is very regular
Yeah,
stuff.
I was in your DM
I
10
don't want
years
to
ago.
fuck her
What the
'cause I don't want
fuck?
them to know because I don't want them to know I mess with you. It don't be about 10 years ago.
No, I say it
It
all-
be like, I don't want them to know I'm cheating on you.
But see, I say it all
So
the
it's
time
like,
on here. Like
don't
I
be
have,
cheating.
yeah, I say it all the time on here. I'm not single.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't hide the fact.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't need the poster.
Okay.
celebrities go through it, right? Because like you go through something with Kevin Hart go through something with his wife, right? Now everybody's on her page. Girl, what you gonna do? You should leave that nigga. How the fuck you gonna tell her to leave a billionaire?
Yeah. Right.
This nigga makes money. I'm supposed to leave, but you ain't leave Raheem when he did with her.
And he ain't even got no money.
You still let that nigga drive your car.
You still let your nigga drive your
work.
Altima, but Kevin Hart, his girl gotta leave. Like that doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's crazy because you don't never see like women husbands. Like what's the lady? She had a husband. People was like, I ain't know. Her son just died. So Regina Hall,
Regina King.
Regina King.
Regina King.
Like she was married. Nobody even knew.
Nobody knew, right? Yeah.
Nobody knew. So it was just like when people don't know, they can't really go in and say anything to you. Or Nia Long and Ume Udoka, right?
Yeah.
Go through what they gonna. They were like, yeah, Nia Long, you should leave this and that. She's just like,
be quiet. Mind your business.
Right. Like why can we handle this in
business?
Right.
They all in the business because it's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you put that stuff out there.
You literally invite everybody
to
you
your
open the
business.
curtain, and now everybody's behind the curtain.
I definitely believe that, right? Like, if you put something out there, don't be mad about
why y'all
what
my
comes
business.
back.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
that's
you,
for sure.
you the one who was fighting your girlfriend because she posted your panties it was hard in the middle.
Yeah,
like
so that's the thing.
You gotta,
Yeah, for sure.
Why can't I know what else happened?
Now that does burn me up. Like, I don't know why y'all in my business. Well, you've been crying, sad, putting all these posts up all week talking about you something, and now you with him and y'all happy family. I want to know what happened.
Oh no, you gotta explain that
to me.
to
You was sad I had to be there. I was couldn't skip past your stories because it was interesting. Now y'all back together and I don't know what happened. Why you ain't post that?
Right. He had bed bugs and he had dirt. He had dookie stains in his drawers. No, I'm invested now.
You was done with him.
I'm invested now.
What happened?
Bitch, that's both our boyfriends. I need to know what happened.
Telling everything.
No, because listen though,
Or don't tell me nothing.
Even look right. I remember a situation. This is fucking hilarious. He said bed bugs. I remember a girl posted the dude she was dealing with had bed bugs. She posted that.
Posted the bed bugs on the bed, crawling and everything.
Yo, you remember that shit?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You remember that?
I remember.
Yeah, she posted it. I sent it to the group chat. That's the first thing it's going to the group chat.
But you know, all you put your business on there is going. It's out.
Sure. And who knows where the fucking what other group chats I went to after that, right? So I went to the group chat, and then they was going back and forth, like subliminal message, posting everything like that. Then the next thing you know, maybe a week later, she was back with the nigga.
So
I want to ask, like, you back? So you like bed bugs, then?
Right? Or did he get rid of them? How? People are suffering from having bed bug infestations, and you probably had the key, and you didn't even tell them.
Yeah.
These people.
Right. He was the fucking host.
Right.
He was the bed bug.
People is crazy.
But now be invested. Now I need to know what happened. Like how he get you back. Like what he do.
Right.
Exactly.
How he get you back
Y'all
in the
gotta
house
give us
with bed
all of
bugs?
that. Everybody want to be on Love and Hip Hop until it's time to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Time. If you want to tell it all.
I need the confessional now.
Yeah. I might be boring sometimes.
I need to know, did you get back in that bed with the bed bugs?
Right. Did
Like,
you love them so much that you dealt with the bed bugs?
Y'all had bed bug sex? Like,
right. Y'all should have asked.
Like, y'all ain't have sex on top of money. Y'all had sex on top of bed bugs.
I know. I gotta start going on my hair page and like commenting on these pictures.
My hair page.
Yeah.
For real?
Brazilian C.
Oh, give me the passcode.
I got you. I'm following everybody on there.
Lynn got a burner page.
You swear it's India Royale? Nope, it's me. Hey, India, baby. It's me.
A dark skinned nigga with a patchy beard. It's me, baby.
Yo, India follow me. Yup, I sure do. I ain't going back to Dirk, baby.
Yo, who was Dirk saying today? I love Dirk.
I don't know.
I don't know, but you see what they did? They let us in our relationship.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
And now we want to know, do he have a baby or not? He don't got the baby though. I don't think he got the baby though. But I would like to know.
I don't know.
Let us know if you watching this, Dirk.
Come on the show. Tell your side.
Right.
Come tell your side, boss.
Tell your side.
All right, so kind of like change gears. So being a business owner and, you know what I'm saying, got a lot going on. What's the hardest part about being your friend?
That sometimes I care so much about me.
Is that a bad thing?
I can't believe I said that.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, explain.
So this is the thing, right? I have a lot of friends that care so much about others. So I think like it's the dynamic thing. I don't think it's a bad thing because if my friends were like me, I would not have a problem with it, right? A lot of times you love people how you want to be loved and not how they want to be loved. So me, I'm totally fine if you don't text me good morning before I text you. I'm totally fine if you forget that I had a doctor's appointment. I know that life be lifing. I get that. But a lot of my friends are not like that. And I think that because they give such that part of them that they expect that from me. But I'm not always that friend, right? I'm going to pay, right? I'm going to buy you nice gifts. I'm going to take you out. But I might forget some stuff because I'm a widowed mother of 2 sons, right? I'm a business owner. I have a lot of moving parts in my world. And sometimes being my friend means like dealing with what I got going on because I really be having a lot going on and I'll be needing my friends. And my friends are amazing. I love all of them. But I know that's the biggest part for them. And I probably never even said that to them before. But when you ask me, it's transparency.
They listening.
Yeah, it's like, that probably is the biggest part. Because I hear them talk sometimes and I'm like, damn, I did forget that. Or damn, I ain't say that. Or sometimes I'll pour because I got a free moment. And now I'm busy again. And it's not that now that it's your turn to tell me what's going on with you, I don't want to listen. It's just that I only had that little bit of time. I needed to get out what I needed to get out. And I'm super busy. I'm going to get back to you, though. But it doesn't look like that to them. They may not understand that. You know what I mean? I'm a mother. A lot of my friends, too, don't have kids. Right? They don't have businesses. They don't know what that requires, how much time that takes up. So I know it's the hardest part. But I love y'all. Thank you.
What about you, Lenzel? What you think?
I don't want to see y'all niggas all the time. Like, I don't want to see y'all talk to y'all niggas all the time. Be tired of niggas sometimes.
The funniest
niggas
thing, though, I know when Lynn ain't fucking with us, though.
For real? What he be doing?
Niggas burn you out sometimes.
I don't fucking hear from... I'll hear from Lynn outside of the chat, and it'll be something random pertaining to the podcast, and then it'll be like, Lynn won't text in the group chat for like a day or two.
Really?
And then he'll come back with some funny shit from Twitter.
But I be having so much my own shit going on in the world. So I be having to, like, you know what I'm saying, take my time, separate myself, handle what I need to handle. I can't juggle too much as I get older, right? Okay. And, like, I'm also the friend that, like, I let people be adults. So, like, even if I see a friend, like, just going down a bad hill, you got to come ask me for help.
Okay.
Because I'm not even going to be there to be like, yo, you doing dumb shit. Like, sometimes,
you gotta tell me what's going
sometimes
on.
I see my friend, I see him doing dumb shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like, watching me and Nas talk, I'm not even going to say nothing. Nas may say something. I ain't saying nothing because he don't want my help yet. Right. When you come to me like, yo, I need your help.
Yeah, I definitely
then
want
I'll be there for you. But I'm not the one to step in.
Yeah, please just tell me what you need.
Yeah,
like,
I say shit.
All shits. Just tell me what you need. I'm gonna give it to you.
It'd be crazy
I might
because
just not recognize what you need.
I'll be like, man, I'm gonna say something. I'm like, I ain't saying
nothing. Like,
I can't help it because I love my friends. You know what I mean? I love my friends, and I never want to see them put themselves in bad situations or doing bad. So it's like I gotta say something. And I'm the friend that when I check you, I probably curse you out.
Really?
Yeah, because you're doing stupid ass shit.
But what if they ain't need it?
They do need it. That's the kind of love I give. I can't give.
Who said they wanted that kind of love from you?
They know when they come to me, that's the kind of love they getting.
But we not saying they coming to you.
They are.
Saying you offering it up.
I'm offering the cuss out too.
He volunteering to cuss out.
Yeah, don't be doing that to people.
I'm volunteering cuss out.
But you not
me.
But
no. But look though, they my friends though. They know me. But I feel you. I don't want to talk to my friends all day long. There's some days I really don't even. I get up and I don't be on my phone.
Yeah, really?
I work overnight, so a lot of times when I get up, everybody's day is already
done
going on. You know what I mean? So it's like I got to catch up to what everybody talking about. I don't feel time for that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. As far as that, my daughter live with me full time. So it's like I got to deal with that. So I got to get myself together, get her, do this, drop her off here.
Right.
I got to do it.
Kids, man.
Yeah, so it's like a lot. It's stressful at times. Being an adult is stressful. And it's hard. It is hard.
It's very hard.
Life is hard. You know what I mean? Some people make it look easy, but it be hard.
It's definitely hard.
I don't. As far as you said, the question was what was the question? As far as like friends,
what's the hardest part about being your friend? It's probably that you brutally honest.
Yeah.
But like everybody can't hold honesty. Like I can be honest, but sometimes I don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta lie to me a little bit.
I know.
Like,
they not,
I need a little lie.
A little bit.
Like,
but see, that's
damn, bro, your beard is looking right.
I
know my shit didn't connect. Like, just let me know. Like, lie to me, baby.
Yes, lie to tell me. I look skinny.
I'm not that friend.
I know I look fat, but don't say that.
I'm not that friend.
Don't be Nas's friend.
No,
I'm taking so many great notes over here about you.
But
niggas honest. I don't want that.
But any of my friends you go to, that's my friend. Cause I don't have friends. They are my brothers. So I'm loyal. If you ain't fucking with somebody, I need to know what the reason why you ain't fucking with them, what they do, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And if you did some nut shit, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if they did some nut shit to you, I ain't fucking with them.
That's me.
You know what I mean? Like I'm never. Nobody can ever come to me and talk about my friends to me.
Be able to.
You know what I mean? So that's one thing. Nobody could ever do that. Nobody. If you listen, bro, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We ain't doing that. So I think, yeah, probably so. I'm just brutally honest.
I got a funny letter. All right, is what she did cheating?
Yes.
My girlfriend, this sound crazy. My girlfriend revealed to me that she sometimes take a shower with her gay guy best friend while me and her are together, and I'm wondering if I should give this a pass or not. If she was single doing this, I wouldn't care, but she's my girlfriend now, and if the guy wasn't gay, then I definitely wouldn't be okay with it. But since the guy is gay, I'm not sure if I should be bothered by this or not.
Why
what you
are
guys
they doing
feel?
that? Why are you doing?
I don't have any gay best friends, so I don't know. So I mean,
what is the point in doing it?
Oh no!
I don't be on vacation. I mean, y'all be on vacation, so like I don't.
What? Why do
some girls look at their gay best friends as their girlfriends.
I don't take showers with my girlfriends.
Some girls do. Some girls eat their
weird.
girlfriend's coochie. But I'm not playing. I'm not lying. I've heard this from several women that they don't think it's cheating. That,
I don't necessarily think that she's cheat. That's a cheating thing. No, she's not having sex. You know what I mean? It's probably no like intimate or sexual connection. But the bigger question is, why are you doing it? What is the purpose of that? And if it's making your boyfriend uncomfortable, what is the need to continuously do it?
Right. That's the thing. Did he say something to her about it? He didn't say that in the letter, right?
I'm the only dick belong in the shower.
Right. That is true.
Right.
That is true.
Right. I know it's right.
Yeah. I mean,
what's going on? Like, what we doing?
whether he's gay or not. I mean, no.
Yeah.
That's a no go. No, that's a no go.
What else they be saying? No. Send me some stuff, y'all.
What else the girls be saying?
Send me what they be sending y'all.
All right, last letter. My husband and I have 3 children, 25, 16, and 13. Our oldest moved out 3 years ago with her boyfriend and got an apartment. They were together for 4 years before that. So it wasn't like she ran off with some guy she just met. We supported her decision. She was old enough and working full time. The issue is rent in our area has doubled more than the average. The landlord raised the rent 40% in the span of 3 months, and they couldn't afford to stay there. The issue is they weren't swimming in cash before that, but they really don't have enough for first lab and security on the market, and there's not much but anyway, in their price range. Their plan was to move in with her boyfriend's parents for a few months while they figured the stuff out, and saved up, but they won't let her come with them. So they proposed an idea. She moved back with us. Him with his parents. They saved up enough and be going to 6 months. The issue is me and my husband don't feel that it's appropriate. She's an adult now, and she needs to learn to be taking care of herself, not rely on handouts from her parents. She offered to pay rent, but we would only do that if she agreed to pay the market average plus her share utilities, which would mean she couldn't save up like she wants to. Because we aren't doing that, she's been forced to share a 2-bedroom apartment with 6 other people, some of whom she finds sketchy. I feel for her, but I still think it's her responsibility. At this point, she doesn't call much anymore, and I'm worried that this may have impacted our relationship. Am I wrong for not letting her move in?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. And there's a mother Jesus.
Yes. What do we say on that episode? I don't want life to give my kids too many lessons because life lessons is fucking hard.
Life is gonna be hard.
I'd rather give my kids the lessons because I ain't gonna be so brutal on them.
Right.
But yeah, like my daughter don't never, and she eventually she'll have to move out. But it's not like if she in a tough spot, then no, you can move back. It's fine. You can save your money. I've been paying these bills, all the bills in the house when you was here younger, while you was going, and when you come back, I can still pay them.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, figure out what y'all need to do to save. No, he can't move in with you, but
right.
you can move in. You know what I mean? You can move back, he move with his parents, and y'all work it out, y'all figure it out.
And it's like,
and
we know how hard life was, right? Why would you want to make it hard for your children?
She's living
like,
with,
it's basically like it was probably hard for me, so now I want to make it hard for you.
Right.
No, it should be the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the exact opposite. I think of my sons, and I'm like, I hope they decide to stay home, buy a house, to give them, one up in life, right? They're black men in America being raised by a widowed mother. And I say widowed because it is very different than being single, right? You can have a messed up baby dad and tomorrow he want to be a great dad. My sons will never have that, right? And I do hope that the man that I date will step up eventually. But at the end of the day, they're being raised by a widowed mother. So life is going to come at them. And then the thing is, she set out to do that on her own.
Right.
And something happened. So it's not even like she was sitting around being lazy or doing this. When life throws things at you, you want the people around you to be able to help you. And you're her mother, and you can, and you're choosing not to because you want to teach her a lesson. Because that's basically what that is.
And she says she's living with 6 people who she think is
Unsafe.
sketchy.
And then something happened to you. You're going to be the first one crying.
Exactly. Yeah. Then you're going to regret. You regret that you trying to teach her a lesson.
Yes. I hope my sons don't want to like hurry up and move out. Because I've been working and helping my mom since I was 16 years old. And that it's felt like it's been that long. You know what I mean? You don't want that.
Yeah. What you think, Lenzo?
I mean, he can't move in.
Right.
Yeah. She can move back home and just save her as much money as you need to, but I'm not letting y'all not about to shack up in here.
No.
Like he got to be a man. He got to be a man and go step up and get his hands dirty for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like even if y'all got to separate and break up to whatever.
If you got to get 2 jobs.
Yeah. Like
he got
to
do what you got to do as a man.
He got to know what it feel like to kind of fall as a man.
Yeah.
Because as a black man, ain't nobody giving you a handout.
Nobody giving you nothing.
But even if roles reverse, if it was my son can move back in. You and your girl can't move in. Like but you got to step up and do something.
Yeah.
You can't just be on your ass and be down because this happened. No, you got to get up. You learned your lesson.
She probably don't want to come back home for real. You know what I mean? She don't want to be there.
She probably don't. Right. No, my door always open for my children.
All right, I got a quick 3 questions somebody sent. What's the best way to suggest friends with benefits with a girl who likes you but you don't like enough to date?
So what?
How do you say like?
What's the best way to say we should be friends with benefits?
You like her,
to a girl that you like, but I don't like her enough to like date her.
But she want date, right?
Brutally honest Nas.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, listen. Only thing we can do is fuck.
You would say that?
It's honest, right?
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, no bullshit though, right? All jokes aside, it's look, only thing we could do. Look, you are a great person. You're a good person. You seem like you got a lot of things going on. If this is what you want, we can't be in a relationship, but we can have sex.
Okay, that's not horrible.
But it's what do you want me to say? Yeah, like we could be in a relationship and then.
No, don't lie. I mean, I wouldn't want you to say that. I would want you to just be like, I understand that.
You want to say all we can do is fuck?
I understand that. No, I understand that you're looking for something serious. However, I'm not, right? We can kick it. They know what that means.
No, they don't. Women don't know what we can kick it mean.
You just told her you don't want nothing serious.
And still, kicking it is sort of kind of like vibing to some women. Women,
just
listen,
sex. It's strictly sex.
Women hear and get a little fucked up when they like you.
Just
Women don't hear right when they like you. They hear things
women
different.
Hear what they want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially when they like you.
Yes.
So we could. He said we could kick it. Then y'all just fucking. To you just fucking her, and then 4 months down the line, she's like, "Well, you got shoes, and what are we? Like, because we can't just keep having sex. Like, wait, this is what it was. But no, you said we can kick it.
Right.
But as far as you said is all we can have sex, then it's like, all right, straightforward.
Okay.
So.
That's what they said they need. That's what they need, I guess. Oh, I hope I don't got to go back to them streets. I can't go back to them streets, baby.
Nasty out there in the streets, boy.
I don't want to be out there. I heard it's bad out there.
It is. It's rough.
The
dating pool is the Schuylkill River.
Jesus.
What little things tell you about somebody?
What little things?
As far as how they carry themselves, how people look at them, like
how do you treat strangers?
That can tell you. Yeah.
I think I'm right there. How you treat other people.
Yeah, how you treat strangers. I pay very, very close attention to that. I hate people that just mean to people for no reason.
Yeah.
Or like people like servers.
Like
servers in a restaurant. Like they didn't make the food. They just brought it out to you.
Mm-hmm. Just like a really bad disposition.
I look at women who always change friends differently.
That's a really great one.
I always said that, like, if a woman always have new friends, like, well, what happened to
that's really true.
Alicia that she was with 6 months ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see y'all might still follow each other, but y'all don't hang together no more. Y'all was like this 6 months ago for like a year straight. Now y'all don't. Now you hanging with Vanessa. You and Vanessa not cool no more after a month. Like,
yeah, that's true. I've had all my friends. I think my newest is probably like 8 years, right? And we met at like work.
Okay.
But all my other friends have been my friends for kindergarten or like middle school.
Cool. Yeah, I look at that. Changing friends is because I had the same friends.
Yeah, something about that.
Yeah.
And the last one is, what is the honest, harsh truth you needed to hear?
People don't be telling me the truth because they know. It's like, no. Oh, I don't know. That was a good one.
That I needed to hear.
What's the honest, hard truth that you had to hear?
All business is not good business. And going into business with your friends is not always a good idea, no matter how much you love them.
All right. It's like, stop always trying to see the good in people. Like, I'm a person, I really like always try to see the good in people and give people chances and do this and do that. I.e. while I'm looking for another staff, just to let y'all know again, I am hiring. But yeah, like my mom always says, like, you're so good of a person. Like, you gotta stop being it to people. And that's hard because I want to be who I am.
You can't change who you are.
I can't change who I am. But what I do is I just change the people that I am too.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Lindsay?
The hardest thing I probably had to hear is nobody cares. Like, the excuses don't matter. Like, nobody care about your day. Nobody care about what's going on. Nobody really cares.
That's
just
it, right? Because
you
really feel like people don't be caring, right?
I mean, at the end of the day, it don't, right? Business still got to get done. So, like, people can't understand that you're having a bad day, like, on the outside.
Yeah. Like,
they here for a service, or they here to do something.
Right.
So, that's probably it. Like, people really just don't care.
Bad day don't stop them bills.
No. Mm-mm.
Like, you can't really take a day off.
No, you really can't. Yeah, you really can't take a day off. I need one. I need like 5.
But so we wrapping up. We all you gotta push anything in?
Oh my God.
No, I'm not pushing anything.
Fun.
See, everybody think it's like real scary, but like, no, it's cool. Like,
They thought it was scary. Oh, I was ready.
You was ready.
No, not you. People think it's scary coming on here with us.
Really? No, the guys were great, y'all. I can't wait till I come back.
You come back.
I'm so happy to be here.
Tell them again where they can find you at on Instagram, your social medias, and the food truck is at.
Yeah, so the food truck, Wednesdays, IRS building, 29th and Market Street, 11 to 2. Thursdays and Fridays, Temple Hospital, that's 3401 North Broad Street, 11 to 2. The Instagram is Pot of Essence Catering. And the email is potofessence@gmail.com. So that's all that stuff. Book us, book the truck, book me for private experiences. Come down to the truck.
Do you like teach like couples how to cook? Like,
I've been thinking about doing some teaching stuff. I've been wanting to do it like with kids, honestly. But I would definitely do that. If y'all have an idea about something y'all want from me, just call me because I'm going to say yes. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it. I think I could do anything.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
What about timing wise? Because you in your mind you could do anything, but time wise, you only got 24 hours in a day, and then you still
really think that I have
you have business, and then you still got
hours
you
in
still
my
have
day.
children.
Right. I think I have 28 hours in my day because I get a lot of stuff done. So I know I have more time. I'm like God's child. I know he gave me more time. Yeah. So it's good. But no, I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out. As the business grows, you get more staff. You figure things out. Before, running the truck was crazy. Now I prep in one day. You know what I mean? I make seafood salad before food service. You figure it out.
Am I getting a job? I'm asking on air so you can be honest.
You said you can cook.
All right.
Like if you, I really.
Y'all come see me on what days is it?
You gotta get the schedule together if you're going to be saying it because people are going to ask you. All right, practice. Here we go.
We're gonna try to get you on the Roots picnic too. We're gonna tell them like sneak in.
Right.
You might have to bring like some food with you.
I did message Tyler like, yo, what's up? But I'm trying to get a celebrity stage, so look out for me.
I mean, I'm like a W-list celebrity right now.
I'll
drop down. I ain't come outside.
You gonna make sure you put in that work for me?
I got you.
We're gonna see if you can have to cater our food backstage.
Bad. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We're gonna see.
I like.
I like all blue M&Ms.
All blue M&Ms. I got it.
All right, bet.
You gotta have jerk. You gotta have some jerk though.
You want the jerk wing?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. And guess what I'm gonna do?
What?
Bring drinks. Lemonades, homemade ones, not that Snapple stuff that they be selling at the truck.
Oh, all right.
Gotcha.
No, I ain't even gonna do you like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Put a little pot of essence in there.
And where my shirt? Y'all said y'all gave me a shirt.
Got you a shirt. I'm
Cause I'm officially a part of the team.
You gotta do it like I'm the newest member of the.
I'm the newest member of the team. Oh my goodness! I'm just getting stamped, y'all. Look, they passed it. I'm wearing every day. I'm gonna cherish you forever.
Thank you.
Thank
we really appreciate you.
No, we do appreciate you coming on.
Thanks so much for having me. No, seriously, this was great. I love to see my black men being great.
Thank you. Curse our other co-hosts out for not being here.
Y'all are really shady. Okay, you know how Tupac be like, that's me.
Yeah.
Y'all are really shady for not coming to see me while I was here. And when I blow up, don't be trying to get me back on here because I'm only going to request Nas and my bro.
There we go.
Period. You know how they be.
That's it.
Make sure y'all get y'all Roots Picnic tickets. They still on sale. We don't control the prices. I can't get you in.
I don't have passes.
I don't got passes.
I don't have backstage passes. I don't have.
I can't get you to meet Saucy Santana, Glorilla, nobody. Not yet.
Saucy Santana.
I can't get y'all to meet him. Not yet. Y'all got to get y'all tickets, please. Like,
Cut.
For real. No, seriously, though. I can't do it.
I'm so y'all excited about that, right?
I am.
I'm
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
It's not. It didn't hit me yet. It's just like, all right, we doing a Roots Picnic. I said it to my barber the other day. He was like, nigga, you don't even sound excited. I'm like, no, I'm excited. He like, it didn't hit you yet? I'm like, no. He like, when the time come up, I'm gonna have that haircut sharp.
Right, I know that's right. He excited.
I said, yeah.
Make sure y'all remember me. Don't forget about the little people.
No.
wear my do-rag every day, so
That's right. Get it right.
might not work, but
Bro, I don't got a wave in sight. But no, we appreciate you coming on.
Definitely.
We do, man. Make sure y'all go check her out. The food was really, really, really good. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I got food for days now.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was over there tearing it up.
I was.
Yeah, I was, y'all.
Definitely was. But no, we appreciate you coming on. Thank you. Thank you for taking time out your day.
Yes,
coming on, being on our platform. We appreciate it.
All right now.
So we usually leave with tips of the week. Whatever you want, whatever information or whatever tips you have for people, like life tips, life goals, anything.
Don't be afraid to take a chance. Like if you really take a chance, you might surprise yourself as to who you really, really are. So take the chance. It might tell you a lot about yourself.
What you got? Lindsay always got something.
Somebody told me it's National Plant Day. That's what I heard when I got here, right? So grow through what you go through.
I like it.
The man who sleeps on the floor can't fall off the bed.
Here we go.
Okay.
No, that's not my tip.
I was gonna get off air and be like, explain it. Let's talk about.
No, mine is just grow with people, right? As far as tapping off, like grow with people and have people around you who's going to inspire you, not people who are going to bring you down. Don't change unless shitty situations change you. The good person you are, tapping off of what you said. So those are my tips of the week.
Good job.
This brother should kill Sunflower. I'm clocking out.
This lit, I'm clocking out.
You got to clock out.
This is Key Essence. Peace.
You got to clock out.
Oh, like say that?
Yeah.
This is Key Essence, guys. I'm clocking out. What was the piece?